It's the Shotgun Red Variety Show. Our guests this week are funny man Sam Griesbaum.
Are you ready to have some big laughs?
I'm ready, Rich.
This guy is the funniest guy. I love him. He's all the way from West Columbia, Texas. Give a warm welcome to Sam Griesbaum, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it. A bunch of you looking at me like, where's Elvis? Is he coming out? Oh, well, good evening. Welcome to Branson. How we doing? Fantastic. Nice to be here. Like you heard, my name is Sam Griesbaum, so you can guess my childhood pretty much sucked. I am a comic. I do it for what I think is a darn good reason. I believe God must have a sense of humor. Because if he didn't, why would he give me a last name like Griesbaum and then make me look like a Cabbage Patch Kid on steroids? Nice to be back in Missouri. I'm originally from Missouri, by the way. Anybody here from Missouri? All right, we got a few. My peeps. My mobile homies, bless you. They threw me out about 6 years ago, something about having too many teeth. I'm not sure what that was on. Loved it today, though, driving around in Branson. They have a Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet with a drive-through window. I didn't pull in. I was afraid they're going to, run a tube out to the car or something. I did have fun, though. Got some shopping done, looking for toys for some toddlers that I know. You guys shop for kids' toys lately? Sad. Stuff they want is all electronic. It's all MP3 players and video games and stuff they can do while they're sitting down. No imagination. They don't get the same kind of fun, dangerous, potentially lethal toys most of us grew up with. You know what I mean? Kids don't get lawn darts anymore. That's sad. That taught good hand-eye coordination and crackerjack first aid skills. Mama said, don't touch it till the ambulance gets here. No monster makers with goop or creepy crawlers. Remember those? It was a great kid's toy. A little electric hot plate with an exposed heating element for kids. Came with a cast iron skillet that you poured liquid plastic into. And then we'd get our little faces down close as the toxic fumes cooked off. That brightly colored hunk of rubber would reach about 400 degrees. Who knew when it was cool enough to touch? A 5-year-old. 5-year-old who would spend the last week in August with a spider-shaped burn mark on his face and neck. And that was safe compared to the wood-burning kit. What sadistic escaped Nazi came up with that idea? You have a bored 9-year-old? We have a red-hot iron he could be playing with. We put a short extension cord on it and a cork handle which will catch fire with no warning. Oh, and we'll give him a stack of paper-thin, cedar-shaped shingles, also highly flammable. Didn't matter, none of us used those. I don't care who got the wood-burning kit. About 4 days later, your mom was going, what is wrong with the dog's hip? Looks like an S in a circle. Sammy, you know anything about that? I thought so. I hope you're happy. Every time that dog sees a curling iron, he flips over and pees all over everything. My favorite was a BB gun. That was my favorite toy. 5 years old, I got my Daisy Red Ryder lever-action BB carbine. Felt like I'd arrived so long ago, there wasn't even a warning label printed on the barrel. 2 days after Christmas, there's a lot of one-eyed dogs and real fast cats in my vicinity. I'm not proud of that. Well, maybe a little. When you're 5, meow, that's a satisfying noise right there. Can't get a kid a BB gun anymore, though, can you? No, people, that's dangerous. He could kill somebody. That's a lie. I tried. Daisy BB, you can't shoot through Cool Whip with that rascal. Anybody else try to frog hunt with a BB gun? Because there is a wasted day right there. It looks like it'd work. They're the thinnest skinned creatures on the planet, but they're rubbery. You put the barrel of the gun to the back of the frog, you might be able to get a BB into. Do that 900 times and the frog might sink and drown. But really, if the frog will hold still for you to shoot him 900 times, that's not really murder, is it? That's a frog that's ready to move on. Oh. No, I feel sad, though, when I see kids now, stuff that they can't play with. I feel bad when I meet the parents, because there's a bunch of us out there that are scared to death of everything. You know who you are. Every time a child is injured in any fashion, you want to rush to pass a new law. My son smacked his head at the dinner table, and I believe all children should be forced by law to wear supper helmets. I disagree. I believe my parents and grandparents had the right idea. They thought pain was an excellent teacher. They thought you should let children do stupid things and hurt themselves, preferably while they're young and heal quick. They understood there was a reason the Creator in His infinite wisdom gave us baby teeth. As a result, we had a lot more fun. We didn't have 400 cable channels, we didn't have video games, we didn't have videos, but we had imagination, and we had a blast. We could spend the whole weekend in a freshly plowed field throwing dirt clods at one another, shooting at each other with slingshots, BB guns, pellet rifles, crossbow once. The rock fight was my favorite, though. Everybody got in trouble for that, and you see that knot right there? 8 years old, my head was the biggest part of my body. Cousin Brad threw a sharp hunk of river rock, hit me in the head. I ran inside screaming and bleeding. First thing my mom said, "Shut up, I can't tell if you're hurt." Dragged me into the kitchen, poured cold water on it, threw monkey blood on it. My Aunt Martha's looking at it going, "Oh, that's bad. Probably ought to have stitches." Mom went, "Don't worry, his hair will cover it." You all have been a lot of fun. Thank you for your time and attention. Doing great. How about you, Shotgun?
You know, one thing I notice about you, I'm doing great, but one thing I notice about you, all your stuff is all clean humor, like Red Skelton told us you don't have to be dirty to be funny. You're fantastic,
Well,
Sam.
thank you, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
My grandma got after me about that, actually. She saw Red Skelton in concert and told me that. I was working clubs, and I'd been working pretty blue, and she was like, "You don't have to do that, so you got to listen to Grandma. That's all there is to it."
Well, you did listen to her. You're doing great, and everybody loves your humor. You're a lot of fun. Good to have you on the show, but I got on my notes right here, your wife got attacked by a raccoon. Well, tell us about that.
Yes. How many people here have had a raccoon attack? I guess it's a solitary incident. Now, we have a lot of raccoons, and it's weird, because when I was a kid, the only raccoons you saw were on The Wonderful World of Disney, and they had that Tex Ritter voiceover. "Well, look at that cute little rascal. He's eating canned peaches and wearing a coffee filter hat." Raccoons have changed quite a bit. They're not afraid of us anymore. Now it's, "Look at that cute little rascal. He's just killed the neighbor's cat, and now he's peeling your screen door back like a banana." My wife went out to take out the trash late at night. I was on the road, and there was a raccoon in the trash can. She tipped it back, and when the raccoon sensed the can being tipped back, it ran, jumped at her. She fell backwards, busted her wrist in a bunch of places. The worst part was I had to go to the hospital with her, and the first thing they ask is what her, sorry about that, didn't mean to spit all over everything.
That's all right, we'll clean it up after the show.
It'll help them dust. It's easy that way. Now, the first thing they asked was, how much education does your wife have? Which I thought was odd. She's been attacked by a raccoon. Can't you just write down GED and move along?
Is she okay? Because I know that's a funny story, but she really did get hurt, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She had to have several surgeries. She's doing great, and of course, that's my wife, the light of my life. She's 4'9½", and don't leave off that ½ inch or they'll kill you. Texas now, if your child is under 4'9", they got to be in a safety seat. So I keep telling her, that much osteoporosis. See how mouthy you are when you're buckled in. Come on, kids. Mom wants to go to the mall. Help me find her booster. She wants to drive. We got to get the big shoe so she can reach the pedal.
I love your stuff. You know, I was watching your DVD. You got a DVD, and it's got so much funny stuff on there.
That's right.
It's just terrific. You also got a CD. How do people get your material? And if they want to book you on shows up and down the road, you got to have a website, I'll bet.
I sure do. SamGriesbaum.com.
You know what we did? We put it across the bottom of the screen because nobody can spell Griesbaum. That's all there is to it.
Well, I'm glad it's there because I forget sometimes.
Man, Sam, you're a funny guy. I want you to come back and see us sometime. I love your humor, and thanks for coming to the show,
Be
Sam.
happy to. Thanks for having me, Shotgun.
You're more than welcome. Folks, we're going to be right back with some more great stuff right after this. Stick around. Yeah.
nice round of applause to our funny man, Sam Griesbaum. That's what it is. Give him a nice round of applause one time. My assistant, pretty Miss Sheila. We'll see you next time right here on the Shotgun Red Variety Show. Say goodnight, Sheila.
Good night, Sheila.
Don't forget to check us out at www.shotgunred.com.